Hello everyone, my name is Yama. I'm talking about the Bitcoin. When to buy Bitcoin and when to sell Bitcoin. However, I'm not a financial advisor, it's for education purpose and for information. If you see the price of Bitcoin right now is 62,900 something. However, 3 weeks ago or 2 months ago it went all the way $73,800. If you go a bit back, in November 2022, Bitcoin price was $16,000. Currently, there's a lot of noise that Bitcoin is going $100,000, $150,000, $200,000, or 300, even it says $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, or $5 million. But for last few weeks, for last almost 4 weeks, the price of Bitcoin has been going down. So, is it going up or is it going down? If we see that, let's see here, November 2022, when price of Bitcoin was 16,000, 15,000 something, $15,800. When the price was $15,800, people were saying Bitcoin will go 12,000, Bitcoin will go 10,000, Bitcoin will go $8,000, and so and so. But a lot of fear was created in this area. However, smart money was buying Bitcoin in this area. According to Warren Buffett, it says, when everyone is greedy in this area, be fearful. And when everyone is fearful, like this area, be greedy. Let's look at the fear and greed index right now. Fear and greed index is 67. So fear and greed had been between 65 and 80 so far, just in a month, which means fear and greed is very high. Greed is high right now, not fear. So is it the time to buy or is it time to not buy? Let's use some indicators and see what indicators say. We use RSI, Relative Strength Index, and we use Stochastic RSI. Here right now we are on a weekly chart. On the weekly chart, when the price of Bitcoin reached almost around $70,000, the RSI slightly started like going down, and when the price of Bitcoin reached around 63, 64,000 something, around 63, 64, the RSI, the blue line crossed the yellow line down, which means the RSI is heading down, showing the price is heading down on a weekly chart. What is the RSI? RSI says if the Bitcoin is overbought or oversold, or let's say if the assets are overbought or oversold. However, in this area, when the price was $16,000, the RSI crossed in January 2023. The RSI, the yellow line, the blue line crossed the yellow line and started going up all the way. However, in the middle, on the way, the blue line did cross the yellow line downside and for a while, but then it crossed back up. So it's up and down, but because we entered the bull market, the first phase of the bull market, in the bull market it may cross up and down to some extent. That's normal, which means there are corrections on the way, but it's heading upside. And what about stochastic RSI? A stochastic RSI shows the momentum, the overall direction of the market. Like, is it going downward, or is it going upward? For stochastic RSI, when the blue line crosses the orange, it means the price is going up. But when the blue line crosses the orange downside, it means the price is going down. Which on the weekly there are lots of ups and downs. If you use the monthly chart, will give a better picture. Even in monthly chart, stochastic RSI shows that down, it's going down, and RSI is also heading down, which RSI is around 69.21 and stochastic RSI is around 90, which stochastic RSI is very high. So on monthly chart, Bitcoin has been going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive months. For 7 months it had been going up. And it went all the way to 73,000. Is it continuing to go up or down? In my opinion, I think if Bitcoin, because for the last 2 months Bitcoin had been between 60, 70 or 60,000 to 73,000, it had been up and down in between. By the end of this month, if price crosses 70,000, market is more bullish. But if Bitcoin price closes below 60,000 at the end of the month, I think it's going to be bearish, and then we'll have some correction. Probably the price, I expect the price to go down $50,000 or $40,000. But if it goes to $50,000 or $40,000 down, if it goes down to 50 or 40, is it going to be the opportunity to buy? Yes, definitely. That would be opportunity, a good opportunity to buy. I think Bitcoin is one of the best investments in the history of mankind, and I think it has been one of the best investments in my lifetime that I know. But Warren Buffett says if you make an investment and you plan less than 10 years, don't do it. Bitcoin is always winner. If you invest within 4 years, like let's say even some people who have done, like let's say if you bought Bitcoin at $64,000 4 years ago and you did not touch it at all, still you have been on profit here. But if you bought it at 64 and when it drops to 30 and you sold it at 30, again it would go 60, definitely you are in loss. But you sold it at 30 and you were patient and you would buy it again at 16,000, right now still you would be in profit. So the best thing is when the RSI on a weekly is below 50, when the RSI on a weekly is below 50 and stochastic RSI is heading down and is low and below 50 and it's heading down, I would wait all the way for stochastic RSI to head down as long as the stochastic RSI, the blue line, crosses the orange line again. Wherever the blue line turns back up and crosses the orange line while the RSI is below 50, I think that would be a good opportunity for me. And the other one is DCA or dynamic DCA. On another video I'll talk about DCA or dynamic DCA. But trading is very risky. Day trading or swing trading is very dangerous. It's very risky, and I consider it as a gambling. For me, Bitcoin is the best investment if we are patient. But once you buy it, let's say Bitcoin is 40,000, you buy it at 40, or let's say if I buy it at 40 and it drops to 38 or 37, and should it cry like, oh, why it gone up another $1,000? I should have bought there. Or let's say it's 38 and I listen to noise and I sell it and expecting I buy at 35. That is not good. We shouldn't look for every penny, and we should look for long. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment, and any questions, I'll answer your questions. Thank you.